All right, in this recording, we are going to combine two inequalities, the two inequalities I have in green here. We're going to combine them together to make one linear inequality. And we're going to write that new linear inequality in standard form. Standard form is over here. It's always some number times x plus some number times y equals some number. Or in this case, we're going to do like less than or greater than because it's an inequality. So in order to do this, we first need to manipulate both of our inequalities and set them equal to 0. So for the first one here, I want this to be a 0. I'm going to subtract 9. If I subtract 9 there, I need to subtract 9 on the left side as well. So I have 2x plus 5 minus 9. Plus 5 minus 9 is negative 4. So it's negative 2x minus 4. Do you flip the sign for subtracting 9? No. You only flip the sign with inequalities if you have to multiply or divide by a negative number to solve it. So let's do the other one. Again, you want it set equal to 0, so I need to subtract that 2. So I'm going to subtract 2 as well on the left side. So you end up with 3y minus 9 is greater than 0. So these are our two inequalities, but we can't combine them yet because we have to have the inequality symbol pointing in the same direction. So this one is greater than, this one is less than. So what you do, if I look at the one on the right, the purple one, what I'm going to do to flip that sign is I'm going to switch the sides. So I'm going to put the 0 here and then the 3y minus 9 here. Notice that right now this inequality symbol is opening up to the 3y minus 9. So when you switch sides, you want to make sure your inequality symbol is still opening up to the correct terms. So I want it to open up to the 3y minus 9 here as well. Okay, so now I have two inequalities that I am going to combine. So let's think about what these two inequalities are saying so you can hopefully understand why we can combine them in this way. This is saying negative 2x minus 4 is less than 0. So if I had a number line, this is 0, that negative 2x minus 4 is over towards the left. It's smaller than 0. And then it says 0 is less than 3y minus 9. So 3y minus 9 must be over here because 0 is smaller than 3y minus 9. So if we take the 0 out, think of the order of these on our number line. The negative 2x minus 4 is further to the left, so it is smaller than 3y minus 9. Okay? So our inequality then is going to be negative 2x minus 4, if this is less than 0, and then 0 is less than this, then negative 2x minus 4 must be less than 3y minus 9. Now we're getting there. We have an x and a y in our inequality. Now we just need to put it in standard form. So we want all the x's and y's to be on the left side. The x is already there, but we need the y over there as well. So let's subtract 3y and subtract 3y over here as well. So we have negative 2x minus 4 minus 3y. Do you flip the sign for subtracting? No. Now we need to move all of our constants over to the other side, to the right side. So I have that minus 4, so I'm going to add 4 to both sides. So we have negative 2x minus 3y Do we flip a sign for adding? No. So there we go. This is an inequality in standard form. This is great. There's one more step that you can do. Typically, in order to simplify it, they prefer not to have the first term be negative. So you see that negative sign in front of the 2x. We want this to be a positive 2x. So think to yourself, what can I do to make that a positive 2x? We can either multiply by -1 or we can divide by -1. So I'm just going to say let's divide by -1. If I divide that by -1, I have to divide the whole equation by -1. So I'll end up with positive 2x plus 3y, and this will be a 5. And then do you flip the sign for dividing by a negative number? Yes. If you multiply or divide by a negative number, then you flip the sign. So this would be our linear inequality that we came to by combining two inequalities.